Top 50 best songs of the year of 2022. Here we go. At 50, my boy State Champs with Everybody But You. They dropped 49, Youngblood with Tissues. Man, this song was very sad. Very sad. It's so sad I need some tissues. 48, Jack White has
Someone
taken...
please save me.
Jack White has taken me back at 48. At 47 is bad for...
Yes, you did not agree.
At 40... At 47 is Bad For Me by Meghan Trainor. 46 is Psycho Freak by Camila Cabello and Willow Smith. 45, the only good Beyonce song to release this year was Break My Soul. 44 is Joshua Bassett with Smoke Slow. 43 is Cooped Up by Post Malone and Roddy Ricch. At 42, though, Wallows comes up with At the End of the Day.
I'm trying to get the Oreos and I don't want to get up.
Whatever. At 41 is After Coffee by Joywave. At number 40 is Pistol by Cigarettes After Sex. 39 is Little Freak by Harry Styles. 38 is Sabrina Carpenter's Because I Liked a Boy. At 37 we have City of Gods by Alicia Keys, Kanye West, and 504. 36 is My Mind's in Me by Selena Gomez, her best song of all time. I mean, I haven't listened to much Selena Gomez, but this is my favorite song of her. 35 is The News by Paramore. At 34, Lauv with Hey Ari. At 33 is Charlie Puth's Light Switch. At 33 is Molotov by Stan Atlantic. This is one of my favorite Stan Atlantic songs because I got to see him live. And during this song, I was making eye contact with Bronnie Fraser, and she was like 3 feet from my face. If I reached out, I could probably touch her. It was insane. It was beautiful.
And then get kicked out?
31 was Peter Pan Was Right by Arson Sebra. But hanging into the top 30 is She's All I Wanna Be by Tate McRae. 29 is How Do I Make You Love Me by The Weeknd. At 28 though is Oh Caroline by the 1975. 27 is by Sophia Carson, and it's from the Purple Heart soundtrack called Come Back Home. Number 26, Walker Hayes drops one of the best songs of the year. What? Crazy, right? Song called Craig, talking about how this guy, Craig, gives him all this stuff, even though Walker Hayes is like a loser, and, he bets all his money on nothing, And this guy, Craig, is like a Ned Flanders to him, where he just keeps giving him stuff, and, Hanging to the top 25 is Cody Blue 31 by J.E.D. But at 24, my guys, Pierce the Veil came back, guys. Everybody's coming back in 2020s. And Pierce the Veil decided to make a comeback. They're like, hi, we're here. And drop a freaking song called Past the Nirvana, which became one of my favorite songs by them. Maybe number 2. King for a Day is too iconic, but damn, that song was so good. At 23, though, we have Zach Bryan, Something in the Orange. And this song is so sad, so emotional. It's so good, so good. 22, credit to Carly over there for showing me the song. 22 is Bad Life by Bring Me the Horizon. Hey guys, actually I'm going to say at number 21 is actually Bleach by 5 Sauce, not Older by 5 Sauce. That Bleach is just more of a beautiful song, more a driving song as well. I love it so much. At number 20 though is Carolina by Taylor Swift, her best song of the year, hands down, beautiful. At 19, Sidelines by Phoebe Bridgers. 18 though, Panic at the Disco might have not dropped their best album of the year, or their best album in general, I should say, but they came up with Don't Let the Light Go Out. 17 is Creepin' by Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, and The Weeknd. At 16, missing the top 15, is Basketball Shoes by Black Country New Road. Number 15 though, we have The Foundations of Decay by My Chemical Romance, and this song is literally one of the greatest rock song comebacks to ever exist. My Chemical Romance came back after so many years, and they went on tour, released this one song talking about how they were created on the foundations of decay of 2001, the fatal crash, and how beautiful it was. At 14 though is First Class by Jack Harlow. At 13 though is Best Rock Song of the Year, goes to Red Hot Chili Peppers for Black Summer. At 12 though is TV by Billie Eilish. Missing the top 10 though, we have About Damn Time by Lizzo. As we head into the top 10, we have Moth to a Flame by Swedish House Mafia and The Weeknd. Probably The Weeknd's greatest vocal performance on any song. Swedish House Mafia's production is the best they've done so far. And you put Swedish House Mafia and The Weeknd onto one song, it creates a masterpiece of this song. Literally probably top 5 The Weeknd songs in general. So good. At number 9 though is Mother I Sober by Kendrick Lamar, and my boy Kendrick dropped the best album of the freaking year. And Mother I Sober, you listen to that song, he just gets so personal, so deep. Talks about his past life, his mother's life, and oh my gosh, the chorus just adds so much. This was the first Kendrick song to make me cry, so it was so powerful. 8 though is Denzel Curry's Walkin'. Dude, when Denzel Curry came back this year, dropped this song, I was in shock, as was everybody else. Nobody thought Denzel Curry could make a song like this. This is literally one of the greatest rap songs to ever exist and walk the planet. Number 7 is Hold My Hand by Lady Gaga from the Top Gun Maverick soundtrack. So powerful, so brutal. Might be Lady Gaga, one of her best songs for sure. At 6, my boy Pusha T dropped a song with Pharrell Williams and Jay-Z called Neck and Wrist. This is an ultimate classic rap song. One of Jay-Z's best verses on a song. You got Pusha T, one of his best verses on a song. Pharrell comes in with the production. This song is just an ultimate classic. Heading into the top 5 is Family Line by Conan Gray. His best song. It's just so powerful, talking about how he just can't escape his own family line, and how he just talks about like he doesn't want to be part of this family line, but he is, because every trait goes back to his mom and his dad and his grandparents throughout the family tree. It's just so sad. So dramatic too. It's so beautiful. Number 4, Rihanna's comeback song. Rihanna dropped a song for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack, and it plays during Chadwick Boseman, King T'Challa, the Black Panther, whatever you want to call him, his funeral at the beginning of the movie, and it just gets so tearing, so emotional. Rihanna's best song by far. At number 3, my boy Kendrick Lamar gives us another song, his greatest song, and his most important song, Savior. Talking about how, everybody who does something for you, everyone who gave up for you, is not your savior. God is, And he's talking about, like, how powerful that God can be, And then Baby Keem comes up with a huge verse on this song as well. At number 2, it was a tie between number 2 and number 1, but I had to put it, Joji's Glimpse of Us. Joji's best song. Literally made the most relatable Joji song to date. Like, he just came out of nowhere. He was like, alright, I'm just going to drop this song. It's a freaking alligator eye for an album cover. You're like, what the heck is this? And they listen to it and you're like, holy shit. Am I crying? Like, am I supposed to cry to this? Am I supposed to laugh to this? Like, what is this, And it's just a beautiful, beautiful song. At number 1, I didn't even know this was a song until probably like 4 months ago, when I was listening to a Teen Beats playlist on Spotify, because I was like, oh, what are the teens listening today? Even though I'm a teen, so I should probably be knowing this, right? Yeah. So I was like listening to it, and Benson Boone's In the Stars started playing. And the first time I listened to this, I cried. I broke down emotionally and thought, holy shit. In my head, I was like, this is the best song of the freaking year, And I remember I listened to it every single day for the rest of the year because of how beautiful that song was. This is not just one of the best songs of the year. This is one of the best songs of all time. And this guy, Benson Boone, I've never heard a single other song by him. I take that back. I listened to Ghost Town, I think, by him, which is pretty powerful too. But besides those 2 songs, I've never really listened to him. And I've never even heard of this guy's name. And he dropped the best song of the freaking year. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.